Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I have a niche perfume haul along with one dupe fragrance that I want to talk about. So we're going to be talking about new perfumes in my collection. So I cannot wait to share these with you guys. I hope that you guys are doing great today. I'm so excited to be talking about fragrances. So with that said, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, especially if you love to talk about fragrance, beauty, all the girly things. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's jump into today's haul. A lot of these fragrances, I have two that I purchased myself, and then I have three and a discovery set that were sent over to me by So Avant-Garde. So thank you so much to So Avant-Garde for sending these fragrances over. And if you have not heard about So Avant-Garde, this video is not sponsored. These were gifted to me, but it is not sponsored. Now, I do definitely recommend shopping at So Avant-Garde. They have sample sizes, they have full-size fragrances for great prices, and I also have a discount code for you guys for So Avant-Garde. So I'm going to be putting the code on the screen for you guys. It is Amy20 for 20% off of your order, and they have a lot of selection on the website. I have fallen in love with many fragrances that I have discovered from there, and today I have some fragrances to share with you. Now, always keep in mind that even though these fragrances are gifted to me, I am 100% honest with you guys. I give you my opinion, my thoughts, because fragrance is super duper personal. If something doesn't work out for me, it doesn't mean that it's a bad fragrance or anything like that. It might be the best thing to someone else. So always keep that in mind. I'm just sharing my thoughts with you guys, and I am going to start off with a new house that I have never tried before, and I had two fragrances sent over from this house as well as a discovery set, and this house is called New Notes. So here is the packaging for it. I think it's super cute. A monkey. It's a monkey holding like a little martini, like a cocktail, and this one is called Cocktail Maracuja. So we're going to get into this one, and I also got this one, which is, this one's a tester bottle, but this one is also from New Notes, and this one is Latte di Cherry. Now you guys know how I am with cherry, so we're gonna get into this one in a bit. I also have this discovery set in case you are curious about this house. You can always try out fragrances before getting a full-size bottle, and this brings so many samples here that you can try out. So this is a great way to discover a house. I love those discovery sets. They really do help. I'm going to start off with Cocktail Maracuja, which the bottle is, so here is the packaging. The color of this bottle, it just has me like so ready for like a summer night. Isn't it so pretty? I really like the bottles for this house. They're little. I like the colors. I just like the way they look a lot. All right, so starting off with Cocktail Maracuja, the main accords are warm, spicy, musky, woody, powdery, fruity, amber, sweet, patchouli, fresh, and aromatic. The top notes there are pear, passion fruit, lemon, strawberry, and black currant. Middle notes are ginger, cardamom, cinnamon, pink pepper, jasmine, and rose. And the base notes are white musk, amber, patchouli, cedar, lactones, and vanilla. This one, when I first sprayed it, I loved it. I loved it so much, but I don't know if it's because it's been super duper cold here lately. I'm picking up more of the cardamom mixed with the ginger, along with a little bit of fruitiness. But at the moment, I'm not completely excited about this one, but there's something telling me that this is one that I'm going to really love in spring and summer. So I'm looking forward to smelling this one in the heat because I feel like it will bring out more of those juicy, fruity notes. This is not something that I would wear right now with how cold it is, but I will say, the way that the notes are blended, it's amazing. The cardamom in here gives it a little bit of a spice. It is fruity and definitely musky, and there is like a woody touch to this fragrance as well. So the quality of it feels amazing. I'm very excited to have it in my collection, but I do need time with it. I want it to warm up a little bit before I can really give my opinion on this one. But from first impressions, this reminds me of like being on vacation somewhere at a resort or a hotel. You spend the day like at the beach under the sun and everything, and nighttime came, you took a shower, you put on like this really nice dress, and your skin is super tan and you have like that glow, and you put this on. I feel like that's the vibes that it's giving, like a summer night dinner at a resort with like a red lipstick on and like your hair pulled back, and you just don't even need that much makeup, just a lippy and a dress, and your skin is glowing. That's kind of what this makes me think of. So right now I'm not jumping for joy with it because it's so cold outside. I'm not really in the, it just doesn't really feel right now, but it makes me think of like a summer night. It smells good. It smells really nice. Now, is this what I usually go for? No, it's not. But I really want to let it sit in my collection, and when those warm months come around, I cannot wait to revisit this because I feel like it's going to be really sexy. It's like a summer night type of fragrance to me. I don't know why I keep thinking about that, because this isn't like your fruity, super like body mist type of vibe. No, this is good quality, good performance, fruity but grown, sexy type of fragrance. So definitely impressed me. The quality's amazing. When I sprayed these on my skin the day that I got them, they lasted so long on my skin. So I'm very impressed with them. Let me know if you've heard of New Notes, if any of you guys have any of their fragrances. This one, really nice. I'm gonna let it sit in my collection, and you guys will be hearing more about this one this upcoming spring and summer. I'm hoping to take that one out and really get to know it much better. The next one is one that surprised me. So I just did a review on the latest flanker from YSL, the Black Opium Over Red, which has cherry and coffee and tea, and I didn't really like it. But before I got that one, I had already received this one over Christmas time, I would say, is when I received this. I was nervous. The Kayali Love Fest Burning Cherry was such a love for me when it first was released, but after a while my bottle got like woodier, it got stronger, and I just didn't enjoy it as much, and I've just been having a little bit of a hard time with cherry scents. But this one has something to it that I feel like I can wear this. It doesn't bother me. I'm gonna let you guys know the main accords first and the notes to see what you guys think about it. The main accords are sweet, fruity, cherry, vanilla, almond, nutty, powdery, amber, woody, and warm spicy. This fragrance has some beautiful notes. This has cherry, almond, red berries, sweet orange. There is spices, jasmine, ylang ylang, and Turkish rose in the mid. And then the base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, sandalwood, musk, amber, and vetiver. Now, if there was a note that I would do without in here, would be the vetiver. And I would just leave like the tonka bean, the vanilla, the musk. Like that to me would be enough, because those top notes, I love what they did here. This is, I feel like this might become one of those cherry scents that I love. It's strong, but the way this smells, the cherry is clearly there. The cherry's there, but it's a little bit of a brighter cherry. It still reminds me a lot to the cherry in Tom Ford, a Lost Cherry, also to the cherry in Kayali's Love Fest Burning Cherry. Very similar. Now, there are notes in here that help to kind of soften it up a bit, and it's not as thick as in those fragrances. There's something that's a little bit sweet, and it makes it a little airy. It's not as woody either, which I love, because that's kind of what turned me off with the other cherry fragrances. There's even something that kind of makes me think of a little powdery, that's giving it a little bit of a smoothness in here. So this is another one that I'm very, very excited to start wearing. I'm not going to say that I am like head over heels in love. I don't want to say that with any of these two, because I still need to get to know them better. But I will say, New Notes, the fragrances that I've been trying, I'm impressed with this house. I like the way that they do, like I have smelled these DNAs before, but in other fragrance houses, like I don't like them. And then when I've smelled them in these, I'm just like, okay, I could do this. This is beautiful. There's something in here that's coming across as like sweet, powdery, and smooth. I don't know if it's the almond in here. There's also ylang ylang. The rose is not too noticeable. It still has like that dark cherry type of vibe, that sexy cherry, so it's definitely sexy, but there's something in here that's a little bit airy, a little powdery, softer. I would say more refined. definitely, and it lasts a long time as well. So very, very happy with those two. Now I don't want to make this video way too long, but I do want to get into some of these and do kind of like what I did last time, where I kind of tried to guess what was in the fragrances. So I already did Latte di Cherry. I want to send one of these over to you guys. So just leave a comment if you're interested in smelling Latte di Cherry. I'm going to be sending this over to one of you guys. So just comment down below if you've tried New Notes, if you're interested, and let me know that you would like this sample. And then I will choose one of you guys in, I would say like about a week. I'll let you guys know. I wish I would have samples for everyone, honestly. But we have here Rosa Limon, which is a rose and a lemon. So that's already kind of giving a hint at what it's going to smell like. But I want to go ahead and smell this with you guys. Oh, very, very strong lemon. Very strong lemon. But it's toning down. The opening is like a blast of like cleaning product lemon, almost like that wood cleaner. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, this one not for me. But I do smell a bunch of citruses. Very cooling type of scent. The rose is not too strong. And I don't necessarily get anything other than a lot of lemon. Maybe like a mint or something, because there's something really cooling in here. As it's starting to dry down, I could kind of picture a man wearing this and smelling really fresh. Okay, so there's no mint, but there is lemon, seawater, bergamot, pink grapefruit, mandarin orange. There's geranium, damask rose, iris, jasmine, ylang ylang. There is patchouli, sandalwood, ambrette, agarwood, and amber. So very unique scent. I definitely get kind of like that refreshing aromatic type of vibe from this one. Super duper bright. And the rose is not too strong. So if you're scared of rose, the rose is definitely not too strong in this one. It's just kind of like supporting the fragrance, giving it a little bit of a feminine touch. But it can definitely be unisex as well. Let's see Queen of the Sea. I don't know why I thought of Palo Santo with this, with like a marine, maybe like a lily type of floral. I might be completely wrong. This is so different yet so beautiful and unique. Zen. It's almost like that vibe of like Jennifer Lopez Still, where you just feel like a breath of fresh air, like a hotel room with the windows open by the beach. Marine, or like a, not seaweed, but something. Let me search it up. Queen. Oh, it says Queen of the Sea. So obviously it has to be, there is seawater. So, okay, I was pretty good with that. Lemon, pink, grapefruit, neroli. The neroli is not that sharp neroli at all. Really nice. Turkish rose, Moroccan rose, geranium, magnolia, pelargonium, musk, precious woods, patchouli, and amber. Maybe the precious woods is where I got the Palo Santo, but this is like a very nice summertime, spring, marine, ocean-like fresh, like fresh air, like something that could clear your mind type of smell. This one. Now we have talco, and there is literally a little baby here with some baby powder. So this is gonna be powdery. See what else I pick up in this one. This video is for those of you who love the long videos. Ooh, this is powdery. Ooh. This reminds me of one that I tried from Fragrance du Bois, which was also like a powder bomb. But it has a very sweet touch to it. It feels a little mature though. You know what this makes me think of is those big powder puffs. I don't know. I am Puerto Rican, so I come from a Latina household. But back in the day, like the great grandmas, like I got to meet my great grandma. So they used to always have like this powder that was really big, and it came with a really big puff in the bathroom. I don't know where they would put it on. I'm guessing like they would just powder themselves with it. And I was little. I always used to be like very just curious. So I would always smell everything. It kind of makes me think of that. This is definitely not one that I would wear, but it's super powdery. There's a sweetness in here with mainly powder. So you get like a baby powder type of scent, but there's like a sweetness. Okay, so the notes are talc, damask rose, bergamot, jasmine, iris, Moroccan rose, ylang ylang, palisander, rosewood, musk, vanilla, tonka bean, precious woods, and amber. It dries down nice though. It's It's a scent that maybe I would like for like bedtime. This is like just the richest baby that just smells so clean and powdery. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. This one is a tough one. I can't decide if I like it or not. It smells nice. Like it smells really nice and sweet. If you like powdery scents, this is one to look into. But if you do not like powders, stay away. Now we have Osmanto Shock, which has like some floral notes looking picture. I do love the variety. I love when I experience a house and they have florals and fruit and even powdery. Oh, that is nice. These fragrances, you guys, I can honestly say yes. The Latte di Cherry has similar vibes to a lot of cherry perfumes, but I feel like cherry is something that it gets done the same a lot. But these like samples that I've been trying, very unique. Very, very, if you're tired of like the same thing, if you have a big collection, this to me smells like Valentine's Day candies, kind of like the heart candies. It has like a powdery touch to it, but it's sweet. There's a floral in here, but it's a really nice floral. It's not sharp, it's not headache inducing, screechy, none of that. Very feminine, candy like smell, but powdery. And I think of like pink and feathers. I need to know the notes in this one because it's super unique. The notes, this has some nice notes. This has white peach, yellow mandarin, pink pepper, sweet orange, bergamot. Middle notes osmanthus, cananga, jasmine, white rose, cardamom. There's notes here that I've never even seen. Then there's ambrette, which you guys know I love in fragrances. Vanilla, oriental woodsy notes, tonka bean, and patchouli. I think this is my favorite one so far because of how unique it is, and it's really, really good. Very feminine, floral, but soft. Fruity. The peach, it's probably the peach. You guys know I love peach, so I really, really like this one. And then Musk Complexity. No. It's like ambery or something. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, this one's a pass for me. But the main accords are warm, spicy, citrus, woody, musky, aromatic, cinnamon, sweet, rum, animalic, and powdery. There is lemon, ginger, rum, bergamot, petitgrain, red fruits, chocolate, flower, labdanum, cardamom, and jasmine. And the base notes are cinnamon, brown sugar, guaiac wood, musk, synthetic civet, sandalwood, animal notes, and patchouli. So this is like that niche, like I get the rum mixed in with ginger. I'm pretty sure some people would find this like super duper good, but not for me. And then I have this last one that I wanted to share with you guys because I want this fragrance. I want a full size. And this one is Caramelo Vanilla. When I tell you I sprayed this on my hand and I immediately, it was love at first sniff, which hasn't really been happening a lot lately. This is me. Reminds me a little bit of MAC Creme de Nude, Philosophy, Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. There's caramel in here. It's gourmand. The notes are top notes, caramel, vanilla flower. There's dulce de leche, white flowers, cotton candy, frangipani, vanilla pod, musk, and tonka bean. The best one, I think. This right here, this is like just a warm, gourmand, sweet. Smells so good. It's like tonic, it's musky, sweet from the caramel. So I really, really love Queen of the Sea was beautiful, but I really loved Osmanto Shock and Caramelo Vanilla. Definitely recommend. So if you can get your hands on the Discovery set, that would be real, real nice for you to try out all the fragrances. So I am going to be leaving links in the description box below, along with the code that you can use to receive 20% off. And then I'm going to talk about this next fragrance, which was also sent over to me. And this is by Plume Impression. This is my second Plume Impression that I've tried, and this one is Royal Bourbon. This fragrance, you guys, I want to gift to one of you guys. So this unfortunately did not work for me. It's not my type of fragrance. So I'm going to read the main accords and you guys will understand why if you know me by now. It's a very strong fragrance. The performance is insane. This will take over a room, this will fill a room, it will leave a scent trail, it will do all the things, but it's just way too strong for me. The main accords are warm, spicy, sweet, cinnamon, vanilla, tobacco, caramel, rum, woody, soft spicy, and fresh spicy. The top notes are cinnamon, ginger, licorice, black pepper. Middle notes, rum, tobacco, and caramel. And the base is vanilla, amber, and cedar. But the problem for me with this fragrance is that, like I have talked about in other fragrances, patchouli and amber are notes that usually just take over on me, and they don't allow me to enjoy the other notes. So I'm pretty sure I love cinnamon, ginger. I usually like black pepper in fragrances. I've noticed that. I love the rum, the caramel, but it just is way too much. It smells nice. Like it has a very, if you like, for example, there is one from Ellis Brooklyn that kind of has that same vibe to it. Is it honey? I don't remember the name of it, but if you like that, it kind of makes me think of like honey, the thickness of honey, the booziness from the rum, the ginger, and the cinnamon. It's very spicy. It smells nice, but I feel like it's either a little bit more masculine leaning to me because I'm picking up the tobacco, I'm picking up the rum a lot. So to me, it's a very boozy smell. And I don't really enjoy licorice either. So this one's just very strong. In the reminds me of section on Fragrantica, they have Killian Smoking Hot. I believe that was a new release, if I'm not mistaken. Perfumes de Marly Ohan. I've never tried that. Tobacco Vanille type of scent. It's just a very boozy, warm, spicy, but it smells good though. Like now that it's starting to dry down, it's very sexy, mysterious, dark, warm, spicy, boozy type of scent. So if you think that you would love this, you kind of know your scent preferences, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to be picking one of you guys and I will be sending this bottle over to you. I hope that it can find a home where it will get loved. So that is Royal Bourbon. So those were the fragrances that were sent over to me by So Avant-Garde. Thank you so much to So Avant-Garde for always being so kind. Now I wanted to share quickly this Dua fragrance that I got. And I got this just so that I can give you guys a recommendation. It's not one that I think I'm going to reach for a lot, but you never know. But I got this because I saw just how many people really wanted to get their hands on the Jo Malone ginger biscuit fragrance, and that was discontinued. It was limited edition. A lot of people really wanted it and they couldn't. So if you were one of those people who really wanted that fragrance, Dua, the cologne of ginger biscuit. I remember Opinionated Scents, Tara Michelle here, she always talks about Dua, and it took me so long to like go and check them out, and I should have trusted her because we have such similar noses and we like a lot of the same things, and Dua just has amazing quality fragrances. Now you do need to let them sit. So I do have pistachio. I have one that's pistachio and one that's coconut, and they sat for some months and right now they are just so good. So I saw that they released this one, and this is the dupe or inspired by to ginger biscuit. So I did have ginger biscuit. Remember, my bottle came all broken or scratched, and I ended up selling it to someone on Mercari because I kept thinking to myself, if I take this to Nordstrom to exchange it or to return it, they're gonna throw it away. And there are people who don't care about the bottle. Like if I really loved the scent itself, I would have just kept it, but I knew I wasn't gonna reach for it. So I decided to sell it on Mercari and just let the person know, whoever was going to buy it, that the bottle had scratches on it and someone got it. So they got it for a way better deal, and it didn't have to go in the trash. I did order this just to give my thoughts for you guys in case you guys were interested in it. Right now it's sold out, but when it does come back in stock, if you're interested, check it out. The notes are ginger, nutmeg, cinnamon, caramel, roasted hazelnuts, tonka bean, and vanilla. So when I sprayed this, from my memory of trying out ginger biscuit, it's here. Like this is ginger biscuit. I mean, it smells just like it, but I just got this, I would say like a month ago, so I'm pretty sure it's going to get thicker with time. The scent DNA is right there, but I prefer this one a little bit more because it doesn't have that super dose of ginger that I get from Ginger Biscuit. The ginger is still here. You're still gonna get that, but it's a little smoother to me. It just smells a little bit better. So I'm going to, oh yeah, this one smells really, really good. I'm going to save this one for next fall season. I think this is one that I'm really gonna love for fall time. I think they did better. They did better, you guys. This smells so good. It's gourmand, it's warm. It's like a gingerbread cookie. They did amazing. So I definitely recommend this one when it does come back in stock. So this is new to my collection. And then the last thing I want to talk about really quickly, because I do want to do a dedicated review for this fragrance. So many of you requested this. So I didn't buy a full size because I've seen it compared to a scent that I already have. So I wanted to make sure that it was worth it before I got it. And this is Giardini di Toscana Bianco Latte. So I did get it from, I think this is from Scent Split. Yeah. And I got a 5 ml sample size. So I wanted to try this out before I decided to get a full size of it. And I wanted to kind of give like my first thoughts here. This is so good. Now it is similar to my Dulce perfume, which is right here. So that's the reason why I just don't know if it's worth it for me to get a full size, because I do have this one. I use this one more for like layering fragrances. If a fragrance is missing a little bit of sweetness, I like to add this one on top and it just makes it perfection. The main accords are vanilla, sweet, caramel, balsamic, powdery, honey, musky, aromatic, and woody. The top note is caramel, so you definitely get the opening with caramel, coumarin and honey, vanilla, and white musk. But it's very similar to Dulce, so I do see the comparison. It's like a caramel, warm, soft, very gourmand, and it's very soft though. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I would have to give it like a full wear and see how if I can smell it, like if it creates a scent bubble around me. But just quickly to end the video, because I am going to be going further into detail about this in the future, I just wanted to show you guys that I did get a sample of it. I do think that they're similar first impression, but I do really like this one. So I need to wear it and I will be back with a much better review. So that's going to be it for today's haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Comment down below if you have tried any of these fragrances, your thoughts on them. And also if you are interested in receiving the Royal Bourbon fragrance, put that in the comments, as well as if anyone is interested in the Latte di Cherry sample, I will send this over to you as well. So it'll be 2 separate things that I'm gonna send out. So leave that in the comments, and in about a week I will come back and let you guys know through the comment section. And if for some reason you get any messages, because I try to stay away from doing giveaways because of all of the scamming that there is on YouTube. When I did do my first 2 giveaways, it started like people started creating accounts with my picture and trying to get people to send them money and stuff. So if anyone contacts you saying that you won something, make sure, look at the page, make sure that it's me. I'm going to respond to you in the comment that you make, and I will also make a community post about it. So if you do not see it on my community post section, just be careful, because I know that these little scammers are just, I cannot stand it. That's going to be it from me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.